Manish Sisodia's lawyers have also now begun their arguments, and they go on to detail how Sisodia's duty is to create a policy for the people, and they're asking, in fact, trying to place an argument there that Manish Sisodia did play an integral part in formulating the Delhi liquor policy, and there were many layers to that policy. It's not as black and white as projected. There are many layers to that policy. Manish Sisodia is elected to make that policy for the people, and when the policy is made by a government, it goes through several layers of the elected government and the bureaucracy coming together. It goes through the Department of Law, it goes through Department of Finance. So there are several layers before formulating a policy like this. And it also goes through the Delhi LG. This is what the council says, and the central government too. So the Delhi LG has applied his mind and sent back 3 queries and not the 12% and not eligibility criteria. Why did the Delhi LG not flag off that part? That's what the Sisodia's counsel says in court. Manish, tell us more. Sisodia's counsel says it's not so easy to formulate a policy. When a policy is drafted, there are several layers of approvals that it goes through, and it finally goes to the Delhi LG and the centre. At that point, why did the Delhi LG not flag off the 12% percentage in profit?
Yeah, Nabila, the similar arguments were also made when the CBI was taking custody of Manish Sisodia, and as per today's argument, what they are claiming is that this is an elected government and they need to formulate a policy according to people, and that is why when the policy is made by a government, it goes through several layers of elected government and bureaucracy. It goes through Department of Law and Finance, and everyone cleared this policy. Now, as far as this LG is concerned, what they have, the lawyers of Manish Sisodia have told the court that policy goes through the LG, and it's the central government in that case. LG has applied his mind and sent back 3 queries and not 12%, which the ED is claiming at this point of time, which the CBI claimed earlier. Also, what they are saying is that, hasty policy making is not a criminal offence and not a money laundering case. And now, if you compare with the ED argument, ED was saying that everything was cleared so fast at a jet speed, but now lawyers of Sisodia are saying that it doesn't mean that it was a case of money laundering. Also, they are saying that not a single penny to Manish Sisodia or not a single penny to Vijay Nair. There is no evidence that Vijay Nair was acting on behest of Manish Sisodia, and there is no evidence of the fact that Manish Sisodia has received a single penny. This is a very interesting argument happening before the court. Now, also they are saying that file was sent back with 3 suggestions, not profit margin, not eligibility criteria. Why? They are questioning this to the Enforcement Directorate. Also, they are claiming that we have seen the FIR, we have seen the complaint by the LG, and now when we are dealing with the pre-formulation and execution, why, Manish Sisodia is being termed as accused in the case. So far, interesting argument by Manish Sisodia's lawyer. They have also said that the money laundering case, it has to be traced to an individual. Not a penny has been traced to Manish Sisodia. That is why, this is not a money laundering case. The charges by the Enforcement Directorate are laughable. The allegation that Vijay Nair was working on behest of Manish Sisodia, that is also very laughable. Now, Dayan Krishnan, the lawyer who is representing Manish Sisodia, is also saying that everything I heard, there is no evidence shown against Manish Sisodia. All the allegations are hearsay based on statements and not as per Evidence Act. So far, this is what the lawyers of Manish Sisodia are maintaining before the court. They are claiming that there is not a single evidence to pinpoint Mr. Manish Sisodia, as a part of conspiracy in this case. Whereas the ED was saying that they have evidence, and they read out several statements, including the statements of associates of K. Kavita, in which, according to ED, there was a confessional statement made before them saying that K. Kavita took meetings with Vijay Nair on behest of Manish Sisodia. The conspiracy of 100 crore rupees of kickbacks was, hatched very in the initial days, and also what they are claiming that the policy was formulated in such a way that South Group and certain more players can get benefit, including K. Kavita and Nabila. This becomes extremely important because, tomorrow K. Kavita will be appearing before this ED headquarters where I am standing. Now the person who has given statement against K. Kavita, Arun Pillai, he filed an application before the court saying that I want to retract my statement. ED has put pressure on me. But as far as ED is concerned, they are claiming they have at least 3 statements. It is not only Arun Pillai. There are 3 statements in which they have taken K. Kavita's name. And today before the court, they again took K. Kavita's name when they were discussing about South Group. So tomorrow when K. Kavita will appear today, it appears to me as a reporter that the ED at this point of time is very confident of their evidence against K. Kavita, and when she will appear tomorrow, they might be in a position to take some action against K. Kavita also.